Today we're going to take a look at using Google Drawings. I'm coming to you on a Chromebook, so it's going to sound a little different, and it's going to look a little different being on a Chromebook. So here we are at our student's account, Sweet Sunshine, and you'll notice that the student doesn't have the word mail up at the top. We want to do a Google Drawing, and there's a chance it could be listed down here in the middle. It depends on how your Google domain has set it up. And you're going to come here to the Google Apps. If you are under a larger group of a domain such as a school or some setting like that, they have control over what apps show up for you. Now I don't see Google Drawings listed here. I'm going to click more. I don't see it here either. So I'm going to click even more from Google. And now it's going to give me a large page of different options. You'll notice it's broken into categories: web, mobile, business. So you're going to come down here to Google Drawings. And hopefully for kids, it won't be this difficult to find it. Let's suppose we want to draw something rather simple, such as a boat, which is a composition of shapes. So in this video, we're going to look at 3 different key things. First of all, how to draw a basic shape. Secondly, how to do layers. And third, how to add an image from the internet. So let's take a look at drawing a basic shape. So first, let's suppose we want to draw a boat, and we kind of see our boat as being a rectangle and some triangles that are put together. So we come up here to shapes. We're going to find a triangle. Now, there's 2 different kinds of triangles, and I envision this being a more appropriate triangle for a boat. So I draw my triangle and I put it right there, but that's not really looking like a boat. But if I twist it around a little bit to kind of get what I had in mind, kind of pictured it to look like this. Now it's looking better, and I'm going to slide it down. And you'll notice those red lines help line it up, so it's kind of nice. You can see I'm sliding that down to make them even. And I want one on the other side. Now Google Drawings is a little bit on the simple side. It doesn't do things like rotate as exact angle. So I'm just going to come up here and draw another triangle. I didn't quite get what I was looking for again, so I have to twist it a little bit. Not like that. There we go. And move it about it. Notice that red line will really help you line things up. Okay. Now, what if I don't want my boat to be light blue? Let's line that up a little bit better. And notice to change the size, I picked that corner. They're called handles. And I scooted up a little bit. Notice my triangles are not exactly the same size. There are some tricks that you'll practice and learn how to make your shapes the same size. So now let's take a look at this triangle. We don't want it to be a blue boat. That's kind of boring. We want a purple boat. So we come over here to our fill colored little paint bucket. And I'm going to pick purple. Now notice the whole thing turned purple. Great. Now I want to add a mask. So I'm going to pick a line, and I can pick all these different options. I can actually scribble it, create a curved, but I just want a straight, ordinary line. There we go. And let's suppose I want that. Oops. Try that one more time. I want my line to be a little thicker than that. So I go over here to the line thickness picture. It says line weight, and let's say I want it to be a 4. And that's not quite either. So I'm going to drag it down a little bit. I'm using my arrow key to get a little bit more precise drawing. Now let's suppose I want to draw my sail. So I click my sail right there. And I think this boat should have 2 sails. So I'm going to draw another sail. And I'll change this one's color. Now let's suppose I want to be a little more creative, and I want to stick this triangle kind of peeking behind this other one. Now these are what we call layers. When you draw in any digital drawing program, every item you put down is layered on top of each other, kind of like putting on your clothes. So you put on your socks first, then your shoes, your socks are under your shoes. Now, with our clothes, we actually have to take them off to change them, to change the order. But in Google Drawings, it's really simple. All you're going to do is 2-finger click. You'll hear the click. And then I'm going to change the order I'm going to send that yellow one to be in the back. And now it's behind the blue one. If I change my mind, 2-finger click. Oh, notice it changed which one I wanted. So I may have to get right in there to get that one and try a different tool, which is the arrange in the menu, order, bring to front. So sometimes you can't get it just like you want it, but that's how you can change the layer of something. The third item we wanted to talk about was adding an image from the web. So let's suppose I'm learning about explorers and I want to add a picture of Christopher Columbus. So I click on the image, picture, and I'm going to type Columbus. And I spelled it wrong on purpose. That is not looking like an old-fashioned salesperson. I must have typed something wrong. Oh, now I see it. So I can go back in and change it, and now I'll see what happens. That's looking more like what I was picturing for Christopher Columbus. If I choose this image and I click select, this large image of Christopher Columbus has appeared on top of everything. But I can change its size by grabbing the handles and scooting it inward. And then I can grab it again with that arrow key and scoot it over to the side. Now let's suppose I want to name that. So I find my text box right here. Click on that. Then I click down here to put my text box in. And I type Christopher Columbus. Oh, if you look really closely, I spelled Christopher wrong. It's got some red dots underneath. So if I do that 2-finger click on a Chromebook, there's my correct spelling of Christopher. And so don't let not knowing how to spell something prevent you from giving it a try. Now let's suppose I want to make that text box a little bit smaller. I can just grab the handle and scoot it over right there near Christopher Columbus. Oh no, it changed its slate. So I get a little more space. And that's how you begin to learn to play around with Google Drawings. Have fun and happy drawing.